Now for our fourth painting. I've painted my background in a pale color. Here's my glazing of the local color. And now I've gotten this color here that I mixed the three colors together. My crimson, my green, and my blue. Now, as I said, you can certainly get your own green by mixing it if you don't have Viridian or any other color. If you have the wrong green, it's going to turn more brown, which could be a useful thing. Anyway, I've got my color now, so it's basically a little bit of on the cool side. Put it right next to that. You can see it has a little bit more character. And now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to lay this down in about the same place. And you can see how nice and dark this gets. I can take some of it off by squeezing it like this and then dry brushing it. And I can get this really nice shadow. I'm going to take a little bit of water off of it. I mean, a little bit of the color off of it because it's just a little too dark. I'm going to put a little bit of a damp brush on it to blend it. You see, I can come down like this and across the top. I got a nice little cast shadow of the stem. Down inside of it, I have some really dark color that's going to really bring out the stem. And in fact, I'm going to touch up the stem just a little bit like that, just to make it stand out. Now I'm going to go to the apple again down on the bottom. And I'm going to really bring that out by putting in my dark color. I can wet this here. Let me wet this first. You see, I got this is just with the residue that I have on it, I can get a really nice shadow on there. And I'm looking at the cast shadow because it has a character all to itself, and it's not one solid color. And you can see that in some places it wants to be darker than others. And I really like the way that looks, so I'm not going to touch it. Sometimes you can mess with it too much. I'm going to dry it off just a touch, because I want to go back into that shadow color with a little more red, just to give it a little bit more variety here. See, right here, see how nice that red looks going back on top of it? Like that. Just little touches of it. Have to watch out. I don't think it's quite dry. There we go. A little bit more red around here. Here we go. Like that a lot. So now I'm going to come in and I'm going to just touch up my highlight just a little bit, put a little bit of blue in there because I see the blue from the outside here is in right there. And this side, it's more yellow. I'm going to get a little bit of yellow ochre because I don't want it to be real bright. Maybe just a little bit of yellow with it. Just put a little dab in there, and then I'm just going to put a light layer like that. There's my highlight. Now, if I wanted to bring out the highlight more, I would wait for it to dry. Let's do that. I can just come around here with a little more yellow maybe and make that stand out just a little bit more. Give that a little more character through there like that. There. And there's my fourth apple. Let's take it off. And I will be taking a picture of this and putting it on the PowerPoint for you all to see.